All right. Are we live? How's it going? It doesn't say live yet. I don't know if we're live. All right, I think we're good. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing? We are back, huh? What's up, Slava, my man? What's up, David? What's up, Silver? They'll be FOMOing back into the channel after today. Man, I hope so. It's been a long time. It's been so brutal lately. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they show up, because I plan on streaming for longer than 2 hours. We got 7 people here. I mean, we're back, but we're kind of getting stuck already. What is this? 3 hours left. 3 hours left. We need this daily candle to stay above the 236 here on Bitcoin 81.5. And then maybe we'll move up and get over bullish over the 382 at 86. And then once we get over 94.5, 95K, I think we're back. That's going to confirm we're back. If we can get over 94, 95K, then we're back. Yeah, it has been brutal. Big time. But a lot of things are pumping right now. Bitcoin's up 7.5%. But this is what we've been waiting for. We need some kind of relief in the market because things were about to die. But yeah, we'll see if we come back. 3:30. There's only 4 people here. Jasmine, what is Jasmine up to? Oh, Jasmine's got a nice little pump going on, up almost 18%. That's nice to see. Yep, she held low to the high on the the other chart here, 618, and we're bouncing. She needs to get back over 13.8 to put the bottom in. Deck screener, let's see. Is there anything actually pumping? Oh, Edge. Yeah, Edge had a decent pump. Edge to the moon. She's sitting over the 382. Edge is bullish. I don't know who kept asking for that, but we've been looking at it a lot lately. But she is officially bullish over 6. What's up, folk? BTC to 0, sell now. The how-to says turbo. Alright, we got 12 people in here. I guess we'll look at some coins. Turbo. Hopefully Turbo's getting some relief. Yeah, up almost 15%. Not bad. Double bottom with a higher low on the 4 hour. Turbo. Yeah, she's trying to stay over the 786, so she looks good here. If you can stay over 1.6 on Turbo, that is a 4 hour time frame. She's moving up. Nice bounce off of the 786 support. On the macro, what were we looking at? Let me fix this. Yeah, this is what we've been saying on Turbo. It has to be the bottom because this is where we got stuck. We blew through it and came all the way back down to back test, so not a bad spot on turbo. So once we get over 0018, you're back to being bullish on turbo here on the macro. But yeah, that's clearly got to be the bottom on turbo. I mean, if it goes lower than the 786 and breaks these previous resistance levels, then we do got a problem. Turbo doesn't look bad though. So turbo needs to move up 10%, get over that 382. Next stop's going to be the 236 area here at 4. But then ultimately what we're looking for is the next high on turbo. One step at a time. 1618 retracement. Got stuck at the 1414 last time, so 3 pennies should be up next. It's about a 19.5x to get there. But not in a bad spot. What do you think about Beam and guns? Beam. I think Beam was not bullish at all. I don't remember though. Just the right beam? Beam X. Beam X doesn't look bad at all if this is what you're talking about, Beam. Is there another Beam? Beam USD. Yeah, you talking about this one or this one down here at 2 pennies? Used to have turbo. You got lucky and got in early, but I sold for about a 50x. That's nice, my man. That's good. I'll be happy if I ever get a 5x one day. All right, yeah, tell me what Beam, what's the price of Beam right now, and I'll go look at guns. I know we looked at guns recently. I think it's right here. Guns. Yeah, she doesn't look bad from the last time we looked at her. The whole market's doing the same thing right now. We're starting to create the slightly higher lows, which is very bullish. So if we stay bullish here, she's up almost 14%. Nice little curl up. So just keep it simple. We're on the 4-hour time frame, so it's going to go by quickly. Got to get over the 236 to put the bottom in. Short term from that high to the low. You're over the 236, but you're getting stuck at the 382. So short term, you got to stay over 5. As long as you stay over 4.6, bottom is in. If you get over 5, that should send you up to 5.3, and then put the macro bottom in, and then bullish over 6. Breakout confirmation to the moon over 8. If you can stay over it, if you get up there. And then guns, I don't know, I have no idea what this one is. You're almost at 5 cents, so I mean, it depends on what it is. It could easily hit 50 cents or $1, I would say. So the first target would be 18 to 20 cents. That'd be your 3.5, 4x. And then 50 cents on this thing would be your 10x. But yeah, I mean, if it comes up here to $1, I mean, it's over a penny. $1 would be a 21x. But it has to get over those short-term prices first. But it looks good on the chart. The first one at 006. Alright, I appreciate that. I appreciate the quick response. Beam. Yeah, see, the same thing happened with Beam here. Double bottom with a higher low. And she's moving. So yeah, she's getting stuck right at this previous area here. So if we were to draw this to the high, you're above the 786, of course. You got to break over 6.6. But it's not in a bad spot. Let's see if we draw another one. High to the low. All right. So we'll get a better price. If you can get over 6.7, get over the 3.2, you're bullish here, but it looks good. Bottom is in over 6, 0.06, not bad. We zoom out now to the macro weekly chart. Potentially the bottom is in. I mean, it came all the way back down here to where it spawned in. So not a bad spot to be buying in if you bought in down here. So on the macro of things, you have to get over where you got stuck last time. 0.08, bullish over 1 penny. And then breakout confirmed over 1 or 2 here. I would say, I don't know if this trend's going to come into play or not. So you could come all the way up here depending on how fast it's going to be. But if you blow through the top here and get back over this trend, this previous trend that broke over 4.5, 5 cents, then this thing's going to be really bullish at that point, I would have to say. And then a new high on this one, 8 pennies. Would give you a 12x from where it is today. We're trying to pump and stay up over those levels. And if it goes higher than that, a 16x to 10 to 11 cents. But it looks like a bottom is being put in on stuff. But that's what we've been doing, just looking at coins. Hopefully the bottom is in, and all you can do is load up if you're bullish. All right, let me switch the music. We got David for 5. I appreciate that, my man. XCN. What's up, Ben? He says Fort USD, please. What's up, Kura? Good vibes, yes. Man, I'm not even in the market, but I hope we're back. I hope we just go up. I think Ben Cohen called everything pretty much except for the BTC pairs bottoming out. I think I saw someone say he said he might be wrong on that. We got 13 people in here. Not bad, I guess. XCN to the moon. I appreciate the 5. She's still moving. Yeah, I updated it today. She's trying. No, it's good. You got a 4-hour close above, and you're still pushing here. See where we were when I updated it. It's moved up. So what I did on the update is simply go from the high here to the low. So just some short-term prices to watch. As long as we're over 9, we may be back. We're over 9.5. That's good. Next stop is to get over a penny. And we've been saying this. Once you get XCN over a penny, this thing should be good to go. So she's still bullish right now and pushing. It looks like she's finally going to break the downtrend. Unless we're going to stall out and she's going to pull back and backtest 9 and then hold and then we go up. That could always be the case. But it does not look bad right now. Unless this comes all the way back down below 9 and we turn into a wick and that was all she wrote, then you were still stuck. I would say watch the daily candle here. Next 3 hours is going to tell us. So we have to stay over 9 within the next 3 hours and 20 minutes. But if we can accomplish that and get over a penny, get over this 0.5 here, 17% move. Next stop is 2.2, 618, 125% move. Oh, we're right at the 200-day EMA. Yeah, we need some follow through here. We can't just let this be that. what's up, Derek? Have a look at We Love Ass on Deck Screener. Alright, let me open up Deck Screener. How many people we got in here? 11. Hopefully some more people show up. Fourth. Alright, let me do fourth really quick. We got Folk for 5. I appreciate that. He says thanks. Not a problem, my man. I appreciate that a lot. Channel's been so dead lately. It's just there's no revenue coming in, so I appreciate that. And the 5 from David. Deck Screener. Yeah, you guys could always send. There's other ways to donate to the channel in the description. Buy me a coffee. Different cryptos, Tether, Bitcoin, anything you could pretty much think of is down in there. And Cash App and PayPal. And the only reason for that is because YouTube takes 30% of your $5 you just sent, both you guys. So right off the bat, what I get, $1.30, or not $1.30. They take 30% right off the top. All right, I'm pulling up Deck Screener. Let me go to fourth. Yeah, I think, didn't we say fourth is bullish? You said fourth USD. You want the overall chart. Yeah, I can't remember where we looked at fourth, but I think fourth. Let me zoom out. Yeah, fourth looks good here. Unless it completely breaks down, it looks real good. I mean, just looking at the overall macro chart here, it's been going sideways since May of 2022. What is that, $3? Yeah, it just tagged the bottom again. It's going completely sideways. Is this one on Coinbase? I don't know if I added it on my list, but if this is on Coinbase and I can buy it, I'm definitely going to put it on my list. Yeah, let me check the other chart real quick, because I think there's more history on one of the charts. Maybe it is the Binance chart. I don't know. No, I guess the same exact thing. Yeah, and just ignore the market caps, because that was so long ago. I haven't looked at those in forever. But yeah, you can see here on this one, we tagged the bottom again. Slightly, no, I guess not. But yeah, I mean, fourth going sideways over the 236 at 430. Bottom is in, bullish over 7, bull run over 16. But at that point, you already got a decent run. Let me pull this up since she did pump already. Well, she's up 33% on the week. So a 618 retracement once this thing finally wakes up. 5.5x up to 16, and if you break through that, you got 28, of course. You know, and it'll probably wick above these, so some good targets on this one would probably be $20 and then $30 for a good profit taking. That would be your 10x, and then if it's going to rocket out of here, a 50x up to 153, if that's possible. But I would imagine you get, you know, if it's going to run, if people can buy this coin, I would imagine 618, 786 is definitely probably going to get hit. So good for a 10x probably. Got $500 on this. Velo, you bought it at 003. It's on Coinbase. All right. I'm gonna add that one to my list. I think I did last time. I'm not sure. I'll go check. Fourth, if it doesn't move and I can roll over into it, that's gonna be a good play. All right. Let me pull up Deck Screener real quick, and then let me pull up Velo so we don't forget about it. Fourth is a good play. Velo Protocol. Ah, come on. Dang it. Now I gotta go find it at the bottom. Alright, Velo's pulled up. how to do this. All right, what did you call it? What's up, Slava? We love ass on soul. All right, we love. Let me get that pulled up. Oh, why is there nothing there? Give me a moment. All right, there we go. You said you got $500 on this thing? Okay, I guess it's this. 5-month-old. Oh, she's still at the bottom, it looks like. Oh, damn. You bought it at 003? 303, I think you said? Damn, dude. She looks bullish right now. But just be careful. Last time it pumped, it had a wick. So let's see what she's getting stuck at. Million market cap, 6,000 holders. A bunch of zeros is always good. So we'll go high to the low, see what you're getting stuck at. Alright, it keeps coming up to the 3-2 and getting stuck. So it's still technically bearish. So until you get over that level, until you get over 201. But if you can get over 201, it may take off at that point. Doesn't look bad. Just know, it's a meme coin or whatever this is. It's on Dex Screener. So make sure you're taking profit, not financial advice. But if you can get over this 201 level and you're just gonna hold this thing with your $500, where's our little tool? Come to me. 618 retracement to 4, and your breakout point over 204. So 3.5x. And then the 786 up to 009 pretty much is your 7.5x. What did I say? That's a 7.5x. It's a 3.5x. But if you're going to hold this to the new high, not a bad move if it's going to go that high. Damn, 80x from where you are now to 9 pennies. That would be nice to get an 80x on a meme coin with $500. Yeah. Bobby says pie. Oh, your head's gonna go. All right. All right, we're looking at Velo. Your economist says Bitcoin doesn't look good. Oh, you're gonna take a 5x and out. Yeah, Velo here doesn't look bad. Looking on the monthly chart, she's up just like the rest of the market, 12, 13, 14%. Got a nice little bounce. This is what we've been looking for, though. A lot of things down on the trends, down on support. You're over the 3-2. Not a bad spot, to get in if you weren't in. It is pumping. But as long as you're over 209, you are bullish. And you got to get back over the 236, 382 area. So once you get over 1.5 pennies to 2 pennies, then you could be happy. But it's not a bad move for this thing just to come back up to the top, to the 0.5 area, which it should do if it's not going to break down. So a 4.5x all the way up to 4.5 pennies, because we are in this large wedge, whatever you want to call this pattern here. I don't know how this got turned blue. but you can clearly see that would take you back up to the top of the channel, the wedge, whatever you want to call this pattern. That would be your next stop. And then once you finally break over 4.5, then this thing's going to be bullish to push up out of here. And if you're holding Velo for the long run, we'll go to the short term in just a moment. A 786 retracement is not bad. If it holds up, I don't see why this thing would not in a bull market shoot all the way up here. 45, 50 cents. Damn it. It's a 40x. If it holds up and curls up and goes, I don't see why not. So Velo's going to be a good trade. And then if you want to be a moon boy on it, slightly lower high, that would be your 180x. And then your super moon boy target, this is your, what did we say? Oh yeah, that's your 2000x from where we are now. Almost a 2000x to $21. Almost a 1900x. Jesus. Not saying it's going to go that high, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it looks good and curled up here. But I would probably take my 40x and get out easily. Man. I canceled your trip to Texas. Don't want to drive. What were you coming to Texas for? What's up, O House? Nice 20% jump. Yeah. Hopefully XEN can continue here. At least a step in the right direction. You're only down 20k now. Man. That sucks. I guess not. If you got money in the market, you know you're going to make money at some point. Even though you're down, it all comes flooding back out of nowhere. It sucks to lose money, but then it also sucks to not even be in the market. Not even being able to buy these coins at these prices. All right, what did we say? Pi. Yeah, I don't like looking at Pi. Pi, I think we're looking at the next C chart is the best one. Let's see here. Alright, it's getting stuck. It came low to the high. Well, that's the same candle. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay. On the short-term 4-hour time frame, you are above the 382, so low to the high, 0.5, you bounced. Not in a bad spot. It's over the 382 at 61, so technically bullish here. Needs to push through this red line here to confirm a macro bottom. But bullish over 61, short-term. I mean, there's so many different things ways we could slice it, but we'll keep it simply that. And then of course it needs to get up and over and stay over the 236 at 64. I mean, I don't know what the market's about to do right now. I don't know about this coin, but right now you are starting to form. Even though you got that little pump, just be careful, because strong move down and you got a triangle pattern formed here. So consolidation, I mean, if it can get over these targets and start moving its way up, then it'll break to the upside. So you have to get over 64 right now and stay there with a daily candle. If not, this is a continuation pattern to the downside. So this thing could easily drop and come back down to the low again off of that wick. So she's either about to break out and go up, but the chart tells me she's about to break down. You were down 32k Monday. Yeah. St. Jonathan, thanks man on Velo. Yeah, Velo's going to be a good play. Velo. Yeah, I mean, when you zoom out more, Pi does not look good here. unless it can get over that price, but it looks like it wants to go down more. Oh, Bitcoin's pushing. She's still bullish. 3 hours left and counting. Come on, let's go. We got to continue this run. Uh, 24 votes. Are we back? It's half and half again. We don't know what's going on. You think Bitcoin is free to go to 100K now? Man, I hope so. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. It came all the way down where people were wanting it, this low 70K area. It's time to go up. But we got to stay over 81, bullish over 86, and we have to get over 95. If we get over 95, then we're bullish. And I would have to think that the next time we get over 100K, we're going to break the high and come up to the next stop, 120. Well, the larger one, if we move that out of the way, is 127. Damn, there's just no one here still, even though we're bullish. Oh, we may have to do another stream, but do it later on. When people are off of work tonight. That may be the case. I may do that. Cake. So how's Pepe holding up? Pepe. Oh, where's Cryptomyalysis? OXT's up 9%. Yeah, I mean, Pepe's been broken down here, but it's not bad looking. Especially if we look on the smaller time frames. We have that double bottom thing going on a lot of coins. Maybe we are about to get a move out of here. Over 7.5 is bullish. But I think if it gets over 7.5, then she's just going to have a nice spike to the upside. Yeah, sea of green. Oh, peak is up. Oh man, peak doesn't look horrible here either. Peak to the moon, double bottom. Damn, it's time to go up. This is a beautiful chart here. Peak finally. The selling is finally over. Hopefully. What's up, Plowboy? Yeah, you said that yesterday. 8:30 tomorrow Eastern. Big inflation report. Man, I hope it's good. What's up, DZ? How you doing, my man? 113K, then down a bit. Yeah, it'll probably go down. It'll probably spike up and then go down, of course. I know what you mean. I'm in the process of right now, after losing all my money. Trying to get a job right now. I don't want to flip burgers, but if I have to, I have to. Djin and Ondo. Peak is about to go, it looks like. OXT's bullish finally. Oh, damn. Yeah, we just need some follow through here. DGen. Yeah, the bottom should be in on DGen too. I did DGen this today. I did an update. She's up 18%. The whole market's pumping right now, so it looks good. So maybe we got what we wanted. We've been saying things can't break down anymore. We need a pump. So you hit the final, didn't quite tag it, but the final support at 76. And she's moving, so we'll just zoom in on DGen. We just need these daily candles to hold or close over some certain levels here on the next 3 hours. Yeah, if we go from the most recent little high to the bottom there, if we can stay over 2-1 on this daily candle, hopefully we get bought up more and get over the 382 to be bullish short term at 2-4. And then officially downwards move is over once we get over short term, at least over 2.8. And then of course on the larger, yeah, but you've been loading up on DGen for a while, haven't you? Yeah, 618236 to confirm a bottom end. So once we get back over 4, we're good, finally. Yeah, I would think if DGen gets back over 4, it's time to start going up and sideways instead of this down and sideways crap. And then if DGen, from where it is now, under a penny, if it can hit about 10 cents, that's your 50x. New high at 10. That's not a bad move. I think DGen's going to accomplish that if it doesn't completely break down from here. There's so many good plays out there. I got to get some money though. 144K at the end of the year. I hope so. Ondo. Oh, come on. What did I do? Yeah, same thing we've been saying on Ondo. The trend is holding. It needs to be the bottom. But yeah, Ondo got to bounce off of the trend line that we have here, the 0.5. We're over the 3.2, so over 86, she's back to being bullish. It'd have been nice to catch this thing down here at 75 and 65. Yeah, if we could stay over this 86. Excuse me, macro bottom in. I mean, bullish, and the bottom is in short term. So hopefully we hold these levels. I still think Ondo's going to hit 20 to 25 bucks. So 23x up to possibly 28 to 30x. But overall macro chart looks good. Ondo's going to be a good play. Yeah, you need Ondo, or you need DGen over a penny to break even. It'll get there eventually. Hopefully this is it and you guys start making money again. I know I'm ready for it. I just need the channel to wake up. But I think, we may know. And now less than 3 hours on these daily candles. Needs to hurry up. We need to close positive and then we need to continue up. What did you say? Arc block and shape shift. Right, you know what? Let's help it out. Let's put on some more bullish music. Let's see. Just let me know if it's too loud or noisy. We all lost, but I believe we will smile on this. When we look back, oh yeah. When we look back on this, it's going to be great. Like I said, even if I don't get into the market and I miss, which I'm missing these cheap prices already, but Fox, I'll just be happy for you guys and happy for the channel here. Because when we're bullish, it does good. It pays the bills, but last couple of months it's been killing me. Fox, what is Fox doing? Let me zoom out. Would she come all the way back down to the bottom? Almost. So I mean, we broke the previous trend, of course, what trend there was. So we'll just keep it simple on Fox. Let's just zoom in. If that's it, that would be a slightly higher low on the overall chart. Yeah, so this needs to be it for Fox. Even looking at the monthly chart here, you still have this big W pattern trying to form. Slightly higher low. So not a bad spot to be buying in on the bottom here for shape shift. But the big question, of course, is where is it going to go? So over the 236 at 4, macro bottom is back in. Short term over 27, 28. Bottom is in and bullish over 36. What is this green line here? Well, that may be the 786 retracement. Pretty much getting back over this green line. 236, yeah, 786 would be a huge positive in the right direction. Over about 28, 29. And then Fox is bullish once you get back over 8.5, and then Fox to the moon. I'm gonna move this down since she came all the way down here. Damn. But yeah, Fox is another good coin. Coinbase, low market cap. It's done nothing if you just zoom it out. It's still going sideways. But it's got some good returns. 786 retracement in a bull market up to 46 to 50 cents at your 20 to 22x. And if you want a moonshot, I think Fox is going to make a new high, 150x. And if this is the same 2 billion plus market cap, I don't know if that's changed, but that would take you up to 350 on Fox. But Fox is not going to be bad. We got Sean for 10. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that a lot. XCN, ACH, and ZBC, please. I appreciate the 10. What's up, Ruben? Yeah, we looked at Fourth. Fourth has done nothing for a long time. And Fourth is on Coinbase, and it's going to be a good rollover play, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm so glad we got a bounce in the market. That way ACH didn't die. So we'll do ACH first. I was really hoping ACH would get a bounce, because she is macro bullish. Yeah, so this is kind of what we're looking for. Not the prettiest of drawings, but you get the idea. I guess since we're here, I mean, she's just curled up on the macro chart. ACH. Yeah, once you get back over this 236 here at 2.3, then you'll be in good shape. Bullish back over 2.5 up to 2.7. And then we're bullish to push up. Once we break this, what is she doing on the 4 hour? Yeah, there we go. A lot of things double bottoming and haven't moved yet. ACH is already moving. It looks good here. Short term on ACH. High off of the double bottom, higher low. Yeah, you're over the 618. So that's your confirmation to move up over 2. Hopefully we do get this move up all the way back up to the top of these things. Put in higher highs again. But you can clearly see bottom is in on the macro over 1.5 pennies. Bullish over the 3-2, macro over 2.5. But hopefully off of this little relief we're getting, you know, we move these things back up. 180% move to the 618 at 5.5. But as long as we stay in this ascending triangle pattern, this is a macro bullish pattern in my opinion. Up and sideways with higher highs. ACH is going to rocket out of here to 50 cents and do about almost a 25x at least. If it goes higher, then we have 80 cents to $1, and maybe you get a 40x. Well, no, that's over a 40x. Oh man, a 50x if we can reach $1 on ACH. Yeah, if I could buy ACH, I would. Not ACH, yeah. It'd be ideal to buy it now. Same thing with ZBC in here. Complete sideways, looks like fourth, ample fourth token. ZBCN's a good project. It's sitting, holding over on the weekly macro chart over 308. Final support is holding. It looks good here. Damn. 309, bottom is in. 201, bullish, and breakout to the moon, I would say, is over the 618 where we got stuck last time. Once ZBCN gets over 0018 here, that's when it's too late to buy in. The time is now. Damn. I gotta stop thinking like that, man. I want to buy this coin right now. But ZBCN, you can see bottom is in. 18.5x up to a penny and a half would be the 2 level. Of course, we have to get to the new high for a 5x. 5.5x to 005, half a penny. But I think ZBCN is gonna, you know, be a runner. It's gonna be an XCN play. It's just gonna come out of nowhere. People are gonna be asking, what is it? So 28.5, 29x up to 2.5 pennies to the 2272. But I really like the 3. I like the 2 to 3 to 4 cent range. 35x up to 3, and then if you hit 4 cents, that's your 50x on ZBCN. Yeah, ZBCN looks so good where it is. What was the other one? Oh, XCN. Yeah, we're probably going to get a lot of people asking for XCN today. Depending on how long we stay on. XCN, she's still pushing, hopefully. Yeah, we're trying to get a breakout. As long as this doesn't turn into a wick and we fall back down and the candle body gets stuck on the weekly candles here, we may finally get that move up. But we're watching it closely on the daily and the 4 hour. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go back to the 4 hour on XCN. Oh man, she is pushing, huh? We got 2 hours and 45 minutes. You are above the 786 at a penny now, so that's where we want it to stay. And it's going to depend on the market too, and if people are going to start piling back into this coin. So even though we're over the 786 at a penny, if the market's going to cool off, you know, out of nowhere, which could be very likely, we could get, you know, a drop right back down to back test. But it looks good right now. 4 hour close over, and we're all the way up here now. So I mean, that would be healthy for it to come back and back test, and then we finally go up. But we kind of don't want that. We just want to go already. It looks good. Next stop is the 0.5 on the macro at 1.1. but I appreciate the 10. What's up, Stone Santa? No disrespect. Nah, there's no disrespect, dude. Why can't people do their own research instead of relying on other people? I like your channel, but I'm not a TA guy. I'm not a TA guy either. I just do what I can do. 5x and I'm out and move on. That's my game plan, exactly. Yeah, I see the same thing here sometimes. We get people coming in here blaming me for them losing money. When I say all the time, not financial advice, do your own research. We look at gamble coins on Deck Screener, and we say, oh, maybe it can do a 20x, 30x, 100x, 1000x. They're like, oh, and then they throw all their money in, they lose it, and then they blame people. I think you should do most of your research wherever you can. Watch more than just me on a coin, and just do your research on it. Get every perspective, and you know, everyone's going to have different TA on it. They may say something different, but at least you get all the different points. That's the way to do it. Like the video, I appreciate that. Yeah, we got 33 people in here. How many votes we got? 39 votes. 62% are saying we're back. I hope we're back, man. Shipping is about to go parabolic. What's up, Isaac? Fourth. Yeah, I'll go over fourth again, but fourth is good. It's added to my Coinbase rotation list. If I ever get money back in the market and make some money, I'm going to get my little 5Xs and I'm going to roll over into what hasn't moved. And I'm not going to chase any green candles. If it's moved, I'm not going to buy it. But just looking at the macro monthly fourth chart here, I mean, the bottom looks like it's in. It tagged the bottom again from all the way back here in May of 2022. It's going completely sideways. Very nice looking chart. Once you get over 430, bottom is in, bullish over 7, bull run over 16. But just to get up to that level for a bull run on fourth is 5x. And then of course 76 will be your 9.5x. And then if it's going to rocket up here, 150 bucks, 1272 retracement would give you a 50x. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, this thing's known to have these wicks all over the place. I guess the only thing I could draw on it would be the 4-hour candles and just go from the low to the high and see what it tells us. Yeah, low to the high, 618 is holding, so that's good. Yeah, just keep it that simple. 4-hour candles. If you can stay over 283, you're potentially putting in some sort of a little double bottom here. Maybe it's time to move up again. But like I said, overall on the macro chart, it looks really good. It's just long-term years of accumulation. Shipping's about to go parabolic. That would be nice, but I don't think we're at that stage yet. Shipping, shopping, I don't know what this is called. Is it shipping or shopping? Shipping, shopping. Yeah, shipping's bullish. On the overall chart on shipping, it's been holding over the macro 3-2, accumulating. So macro bullish over 1.8. You tagged it. And short term from the 2022 top to the bottom. We're over the 236, so the bottom is in here. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah, shipping doesn't have a horrible chart at all. Shipping looks good. I believe first bull run on Coinbase, so people can buy this coin, low market cap, macro bullish. What can you not like? When everyone piles back into crypto, you know, they're just going to buy everything they see. It's going to be a free for all. Once you break over the 618 at 2 pennies, bull run time. So let's just pull this up. And if this thing's going to shoot up to a new high, not saying it will, but that's almost a 60x to 30 cents. Shipping doesn't look bad at all. I would buy shipping. Bobby says, where am I from? Texas. Down here in Texas. You've heard of Shardium? I've never heard of that. What is that? Shardium. Is that a coin? I don't know what you're asking. It's a BNB coin. Alright, let me switch to music and then pull it. See, maybe that's on deck screener. Yeah, is the music level okay? Can you guys even hear the music? Let's see. Not yet on the 15th. Okay. All in, buying every week. Yeah, that's why I need to hurry and get a job, get some money flowing in. Because I need to buy, and it's going to be too late time I buy in. But no, I've never heard of that coin, Shardium. Mic level is low. You can barely hear me. Really? Can you guys hear the music? Mic level's all the way up. Hello. Yeah, the mic's good. It's all the way up. Yeah, if the music is getting in the way, I'll turn it down a little bit. Someone let me know. I'm sorry, but I'm not smart, but really don't know those 5x and 10x and so on. Oh man, DZ, I already got my taxes. That's already done with. Got my refund and paid bills. But what do you mean you don't understand the 5x's and 10x's? It's like looking at shipping here. Alright, let me see. Look at Fed, it's flying. What's up, Universal Codes? Yeah, you guys let me know that if you can hear my voice okay. I think I'm speaking up well. My mic's right here. I married a Texas girl, didn't last long. We are so back. What's up, William? But yeah, like the X thing, you have to add 1x to whatever you're doing. So if something moves up 100%, that's your 2x, because you're 2x in your money. So if something moves up 500%, if I can get this to move. So a 500% move up here, That's your 6x. And if something comes up here and does a 59% or not 59%, 5,900% move. So you just look at the 5,9, the first two numbers, and you add one. So that's your 60x. Same thing with the 10x. If something moves up 900%, then you're 10x in your money. What's up, Birds? He says, I'm good. All right. If rate cuts happen and stealth QE picks up, rockets on everything. Man, I hope so. All right. Music's good, says Plowboy, and you can hear me fine. All right. FET. All right. We're going to go look at FET, I guess. What's up, Aisha Toshi? FET and Toshi. Oh, man. I mean, she's holding. That's the monthly chart. Yeah, the whole market's doing the same thing right now, so I hope we have some follow through. So the percentages are going up. I don't know why we have this red box here. So, yeah, she's moving. Let me zoom out so I can see what we got going on. There's too much stuff on the chart sometimes. So we're still over the 0.5 on the monthly. Yeah, I guess the red box is just this macro area of support and resistance. So technically on the monthly, it looks like we're still holding, especially off of the wick there. The weekly candle, though, is getting stuck. So we need to stay above that 0.5. So we'll just keep it sip on FET. We'll just go from the high to that possible low. Like I said, that monthly candle's trying to hold. All right, so we need to get over the top of the box here to put the bottom in and then bullish back over 70. So it needs to get over about 55 to confirm a bottom. That's why I keep saying we need some follow through here. But when you zoom out on the monthly, it doesn't look horrible. It looks like that should have been the bottom because you're retesting this macro support and resistance area. Looks like a bottoming process, as Vision would say. Yeah, FET doesn't look bad for a bottom. And then what's the other one? What did you say? FET is rocketing. Yeah, we needed to continue. No, it's not like 5 or 10%. Once you get to 100% move, that's a 2x. And you just go from there. Oh yeah, Toshi. Toshi. Oh yeah, someone said Mochi, didn't they? I think that was DZ once Mochi. Alright, Toshi and Mochi. Oh, Toshi. Yeah, we're still getting stuck here. You're just above the 0.5, but you can clearly see the trend. The downtrend is still in play, so yet another example of some follow-through needed here. It needs to do an XCN. It needs to poke its head above the trend here. It needs to stay above 2.5. It's at 2.6, but it's getting stuck right at the trend line. Let's make it a little better. So we need to clearly break that downtrend. Didn't quite come down. Let's see, let's zoom out. Didn't quite come down to the trend, but it doesn't have to. So, but if you cannot break the downtrend, then it'll just, this is just a nothing burger bounce. then yeah, she'll drop back down to the 382 at 3018 and drop 27%. If we don't have some follow through with this bullishness, and then if you can break over that, 33 is next. She came up and got stuck at the 1414 last time. But if she's finally going to break out and hit a higher high, 1618. Excuse me. See, so a 1400% move is a 15x to a new high, if that was the bottom on Toshi. Alright, we'll just keep it moving along with the music. Oh yeah, Mochi. You've had a few ciders. Well done explaining the X's. Yeah, once you understand it, it's real easy to understand. But yeah, we just did Toshi. They're just following Bitcoin. The reason they're going up at the same time. The market is just flipping bullish at the moment. But when we're in the real bull run, they're not all going to go at the same time. Everything will be bullish and start pushing, but you'll have coins that'll just blast out of here with God candles, and other things will be just kind of sitting down here doing nothing. That's when you do your rollover play. So when you get a God candle or whatever X you want, get out, you find something that hasn't blasted off yet and make sure it's going to blast off, not just a piece of crap coin that's not going to ever do anything. But that's my game plan. But first got to get some moolah into the game. Mochi, what is Mochi doing? Yeah, Mochi's in the same boat, just slowly curling up, higher highs and higher lows. Does not look bad. I mean, and it looks like the bottom has been put in down here. Made the higher low. It's getting stuck at the 236, so it needs to get over 1-1, bullish over 16, and then Mochi, I would presume a new high. At least come up here and test the previous high and do a 7.5x up here. And then Mochi to the moon. The first stop's going to be the 1272 at 3017. 15.5x from where you are, but it looks like the bottom is in on Mochi. And then going from the high to the low. Yeah, double 236. So once we get over there, the bottoms are in, and then bullish over the double 382. You know, but not a bad spot to be buying it on Mochi, especially if they're going to list it on Coinbase. I mean, when you zoom out and look at these charts like this, it's just going sideways. And if it's going to be a coin that's going to run, it's just going to, you know, when the bull run finally hits, we'll get all those 3 months of green candles or so. That's going to be a good, fun time. P&G is over 12. P&G. Let's see here. Yeah, the whole market, I mean, the same thing we've been looking at for months. The whole market's been doing the same exact market structure, doing the same thing. It was so boring. I guess it's not as boring, but everything's doing the same thing again. It's just going up now. But hopefully it continues. But yeah, I mean, the green macro box here held, the 382 held. That should be the bottom for P&G. If it's not, and we go back down and we start breaking these levels, P&G and all these other coins, ARC block, then it's over. We're not going up for a long, long time. But yeah, P&G doesn't look bad for the bottom being put in. Uh, B3. B3. Is she still going to zero or does she bounce? Yeah, you guys saw that Trump came out and said buy now. And then he came out and paused the tariffs for 90 days. I don't know what he's doing with the China one. I think he upped the China tariffs to 125% is what I saw. I mean, B3's trying here. At least they got this relief out of the bear flag. Because we've been looking at these coins to go down again. So we'll just keep it simple. You're over the 3.82, getting stuck at the 0.5. That's where you got stuck all right here at that level at 3.6. So if you can get over 3.6, break out over 3.8. But B3 is bullish over 3.5 short term. And if that's going to hold as the bottom, then of course the 236 you have to get back over now on the macro off of that wick, which doesn't look bad. Where's my volume? But yeah, I mean, if that's it, finally, B3 is going to be a big play. Bull run over 0096, pretty much a penny. I don't know why this is up there. I don't know where B3 is going to end up. It's sub a penny, so I think 5 to 10 cents should be fair. 12 cents would be a 34x. But it also depends on their coin distribution and all that. Hey, I'll take it. A pump for 90 days and then we dump. We'll take it. What's Ondo's resistance right now? Man, I need a 90-day pump. I'm not even in the market. I don't even care, like you guys know. But if we pump, I'll be happy. People will start coming back to the channel and start piling into coins. It'll be a bullish as hell 90 days too. That would be nice. Ondo. Just over 2 hours left. So the resistance right now could be this 3.2 that she's over. So 86. If we can stay over 86, if this, you know, if we go back under 86, then that's your resistance, of course. On the macro. So we're over it, trying to stay bullish. And if we go from the high to the low, yeah, 86, 87 is your resistance right now. It's getting stuck right at the 236 here. So it needs to get up and close. I would say it needs to close over the 3.2, but it needs to close over this 236 here also. And then the next stop is $1. I'm cooking beef goulash. What is goulash? Mochi's gonna go wild. Yeah, easy 10x if it gets listed. Man, I hope you get your 10K. You probably will, especially if they list it. What's up? Arc Block, smash the like and subscribe. I appreciate that. Onyx coin popped. Yeah. I was hoping more people. Well, we got 37 people in here, 35. If we stay here, then we'll see what happens. We may stay on here for another 2 hours. What's up, Damien? You sold everything before the 90-day pause. Yeah, I mean, it's out of nowhere. No one knew he was going to do that, I don't think. He came out and just straight up said, time to buy his Dow. He knew exactly what he's doing. He told everyone to pile in, but no one's piling in yet, it don't seem like. A little bit, but... Arc Block... Arc Block. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I married one of the. You want me to take that off the chat? Oh no, what happened? Everything just crashed. Oh no, Derek crashed the stream with his little comment. What happened? Yeah, if you get your money back, you'll be ASF. Yeah, you guys are gonna get your money back plus. There we go. I don't know if you meant me to take that off or not, but I took it off. You're good. Do we think Onyx will stay up? We're gonna see over the next couple hours here. She's already got a 4-hour close. It's all gonna depend. Are we waiting for... When does the other side of the world wake up from here in Texas? When do the Asian markets figure out that we're saying bullish things here? Oh wow, she's going. Oh, they're piling back into XCN. They're finally realizing. Oh yeah, the volume's coming in. Let's go. We're over the 0.5. Got over the first big hurdle. Someone call in all the XCN Moon Boys. We're back. We're back. 8 p.m. Yeah, we're all the last time XCN was going to the moon. Had like a 200 XCN Moon Boys in here. Let's go. Damn, that kind of sucks because I got out, what, a week ago or so, whenever it was, a week or two ago. I got out of XCN because I had to pay bills with that money. I should have just waited. Damn, damn, damn. Let's see if she can stay over the 0.5 here. Almost 2 hours and counting. But it's clearly breaking over the trend, the downtrend here. Unless that turns into a full large wick and it comes all the way back down here, that's the only bearish case I would say. But if it comes back to back test, it's going to come back and back test that trend. Could be possible. So we went over this earlier and we drew it from here to the bottom. Yeah, I came right up to the 1414 at 1.2. So if you get any kind of, if it just stops here at the 0.5, which it's getting stuck right now, then it'll just come all the way back down, back test all the way down here. Depending on how fast it's going to be. It could be the 9 level and it could be the 8 level. But if we get a back test, that is healthy. But I think we would like it to just continue running right now. Not bad. Oh, we got on the right track for 5. I appreciate that. Best TA on YouTube, straight talking. Should be a collab with Caesar. I haven't done a collab with anyone yet. I don't really watch him. I've watched him a couple of times, but I really don't know. If I did a collab with anybody, it would probably be Cryptomyalysis first. Zebek. I appreciate the 5. I appreciate the words. Much appreciated. Oh, there's Cryptomyolisis right there. He says, let's go. Yeah, his OXT's pumping. He's getting excited. So we need some follow through, or Cryptomyolisis is going to go cry in the corner. I mean, it's good when we're bullish. I like this. It just kind of sucks that I'm out. But what is up, my man? What's up, Charmander? We got Charmander back. Viewers shall return. Asia wakes up at 8 p.m. Texas time. All right. What's up, Cha, my man? Working hard, huh? XCN's gonna pay for my home extension for my kids can finally have their own bedrooms. Oh man, that must be nice. I hope it does for you. My biggest fear is missing out, though. That's the big fear I have. You guys are going to be making crap tons of money, and I'm going to be sitting here just watching you guys make money. I think XCN is going to backtest like you said. We'll see. Is Bitcoin still pushing? What's up, Rep? Dead cat bounce if I've ever seen one. Come on. I needed that pullback. I took profits today. It's up 10%. I need a breakthrough, otherwise I'm cooked. Yeah, I mean, we may be bullish for 90 days. Trump came out and said, buy now. He's pausing the tariffs for 90 days, besides the China one, of course, but that's bullish as hell to me. Volumes come back in. XCN didn't die. A lot of the coins on the bottoms didn't die. We got 40 people in here. Let's see if more people pile in. Let's see. XCN. So is XCN I guess I need to go check out crypto bubbles to see what XCN or see what coins are flying right now, huh? Oh, Bitcoin's over 83K. Yeah, man, if we can break this level here, if we can get over, oh man, if we can get over 95K, we're back. Right now, double bottom with a slightly higher low. We're just above the 382, or 618 rather. This is a 4 hour. So if we can stay over 83K, 85 and a half is next. And then if we can break 88K, then that's good. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Don't get stuck here. Push through. What's up, Hood Rich? When Bitcoin's over 100K, you're doing a face reveal. Oh, man, it's funny you said that. That's hilarious. I think GST will come back. Probably never. It'll come back probably, but I'm not gonna buy it anymore. But you guys see the goal? I thought about this earlier because I got to get some revenue flowing into the channel. I mean, YouTube has it on here for a reason, so. But we hit over 20 super chats at one point, so the record now is 30 super chats. If we can get 30 super chats, we'll stream longer, and I will do the name reveal. Because I know it's been a thing for a while. You guys want to know my name. And then if that one passes, then I'll do another one. And if we get the goal hit, then I will do face reveal, and then we'll do where I have a camera on all the time. And I think it'll help the channel too, because a lot of people, once they, if there's a face to the videos and to whatever, it's more genuine and more people tend to watch for some reason. I don't know why. Then I'll get to that point where I'll start putting those shocked faces on my video covers. I'll never do that. That's ridiculous. That's cringy in my opinion. Swift is up. Can GST come back? I don't know. Bitcoin needs to stay over 83K. 2 hours and counting. SWFTC is up. Yeah, the whole market's up right now, I think. Yeah, what were we looking at on Swiftcoin? Yeah, not bad. 618 held. We're moving, so we just need some follow through, like I keep saying. Need to get over a penny or 106 here, and then bullish over 1.5. But this one too came up. Excuse me. All right, sorry, I had to cough, but the move up, it's simply back testing this previous high area. Not bad, not, that is healthy on the macro, and that should be the bottom, I would guess. So the whole market's got a little pump going on right now, but just be careful. A lot of things are hitting resistance at the moment, so like you said, it could be a dead cat bounce. But I don't know, the fact that Trump came out and said that, he knows what he's doing. Buy now. No more tariffs for 90 days. 50 cent Swift coin is a 46x. Did GST get any kind of a bounce? I mean, GST, at some point, it's going to come back to life. Hopefully that was it with the market turning around now. Hopefully the market's turning around and it's not just a fake out. But now, I mean, it's a 5x just to get to the 236 at 3.3, and then a 382 retracement again. Almost a 15x. Yeah, so this one's still got some good returns. So if we start to grind our way back up, then... And, if I make money on something and this is still alive on Coinbase and it's still down here, I'll probably roll over into it with something. Yeah, it'll go up at some point. But we'll see how low it goes first. Hopefully this is the bottom. And just going from the high to the low. Confirm a bottom would be over 8, and then back over a penny, break back over the trend, get over the 3.2, be bullish, and then short-term breakout over a penny and a half. And then you'll know if it stays here. Let me see, hold on, let me switch the music, I'm getting tired of this. Oh, man. We can have a game to guess your name. Yeah, people do it all the time in the chat. I mean, you can guess all you want. GSC, I'm stuck with 10K. Yeah, hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's the bottom and it moves up. I mean, if GST is going to have a bull run, that thing has some monster returns on it, so I hope it does for you. I mean, we're in the year of the bull run. At some point, coins are going to fly to the moon, so You just got to be strong and hold, not financial advice. He says, dude, we don't want to see you. Look at Slava. We're gonna have to time out Slava for the ugly words. We got Derek back for the Horde. Welcome back to the Horde. I appreciate the membership, my man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. XCN did its thing. Looks like a cooldown now. What's up, Diesel? He says, yes, please, a face to the live stream is much better. Yeah, for some reason it makes channels perform better. I've been thinking about it for a while. But who wants to see my old fat face? Yeah, where's Cryptomyologist? Is you still here? Yeah, I saw a commercial or something. I don't know where it was, but it looked just like you. I was like, man, is that Cryptomyologist doing a commercial? That dude looked just like you. Oh, man. Yeah, GST's sister token is GMT. It's been going to zero for a while. All right, so what are we going to look at here? It's already almost 5. I guess we should just stay on and let these candles close, I guess. But I'm going to have to get out of this chair for a minute. Let me put it on XEN. I don't know, maybe when people get off of work after 5, they'll look at their phones and be like, oh, no, we're going. And then everyone will start piling in. Oh, she's getting stuck. It may be a cool-off right at the 3 or 0.5. But you've clearly broken the trend, hopefully. They're already dumping. They're so tired of this, the downwards move, so they're dumping already. They're like, I'm getting out. I got tired of it, but I had to get out. Yeah, if we start going back up again, maybe they'll see this candle and they'll start chasing. People will start FOMOing into the market. All right. But I'll just put it on the 1 minute for a moment. I'm going to go get a drink. I will be right back. I got to get out of this chair for a minute. See what bullishness is going on. What kind of nonsense is going on the 1 minute. Not horrible on the 1 minute, but in a higher low. I think you need to make more shorts and you get more people on the channel. Yeah, it's just time consuming to cut. You know, I'll make the short updates anyway, about 2-3 minutes, and then cut those down into little 60-second shorts. I've done that in the past, I just haven't done it lately. Yeah, and the bots are killing my channel. Every video I post, these bots are bringing up this Veronium coin, and I can't do anything about it. It's stupid. All right, we still got 30 people here. See what happens. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. All right, we're back. We are back. We lost a couple people. Still got 28 people watching. Everyone, please hit the like button. 72 votes. 61% say we are back. What's up, Brian? What's up, my man? You still don't trust XCN? I don't think you have to trust it. It's just you can clearly see there's buyers for it. People still pile into it. Yeah, she looks bullish here on the 1 minute. She may have cooled off, but it looks like it's about to break out again. All right, let me pull up crypto bubbles and see if there's anything going ridiculously crazy or something. What's up, Angus from the UK in the house? Oh, Kuris from Croatia. Yeah, we got people from all over the world. Oh, damn. XCN for the daily win. I don't know why it looks like that on here. Let me move it. Damn, you can't even see it. RSR's up. Yeah, it looks like XCN is the big winner on the day. It's nice to see all the green. I don't know why it looks like that though when I pull it up. What's up, Roger? How you doing, my man? Damn, we got only 20 people watching now. Well, I guess everyone's getting off of work and heading home and stuff. It's always, every time, it's always slow around 5. Yeah, XCN's curling back up here. We still getting a push on Bitcoin. Yeah, she's still pushing. But she's still getting stuck. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, if we can get Bitcoin to get up and push through and close over this 83 and not get stuck here. $2,300 here in Dub. Yeah, we got people from all over the place. XYO. What's up, O House? Yeah, up 14%, but another coin. We're getting this pump. Hopefully it's not a dead cat bounce. A little bit of relief, but you're getting stuck right at that 618 at 8.9. So that's your price to beat on XYO. And then bullish back over 1 penny. But clearly XYO is still in the downtrend, as you can clearly see. But if we can get some follow through, maybe we're in here where the downtrend's about to get broken and then we start finally moving back up. So short term over 1 to 1.1, and then the bottom is in, and then we can start moving up. But it has to get over this first resistance level. Made more money seeing red. What, on shorting? Whew. Oh, I forgot about YGG. So what else we want to look at? Zeta. So maybe the bottom's in for Zeta. Zeta chain to the moon. Yeah, a lot of the market's doing this. It's forming a double bottom with a higher low. Oh, I forgot about Zcash. Let's look at Zcash on the macro chart. Oh, I guess that is it. Yeah, Zcash ever gonna come back? Zcash has been bearish forever. Zcash has been bearish since it launched. What the hell? It didn't even do anything in 2021. Anyone holding Zcash for all this time? We go to Hawaii. Whew. Yeah, I guess it's time to put up a new poll. What should the new poll be? We're slowly losing people. We got 19 people left. Yeah, I don't know if I would buy Zcash. It's an older coin, but it has never had a run. Looks horrible. I guess I can't use that one. What's another old coin? Neo? What about Monero? Neo's been holding up. Is Neo on Coinbase? I'm just looking at these for some bullish rollover plays. And it's clearly some sort of bottom in here. It's not respecting. But it doesn't look horrible. It's been going sideways since 2018. But if Neo's on Coinbase, so it's been making lower highs. So a 618 retracement on Neo would give us a what? If it doesn't move and we can roll over. Yeah, not bad. Neo could be a good rollover play. It's a 7.5x up to the 618 retracement in a bull market to put in the lower high and stay bearish through its life. Neo. I gotta refresh. I don't know what's happening. I never shorted long. Only spot, not a trader. Yeah, that's the way I am. I shorted long, but I'm not a trader. You can easily see that from how poor I am. Every time I do, I lose money. Yeah, someday I would want to go to Hawaii. Alright, so... Yeah, do you guys have a list of coins you're going to rotate into? A rotation list? Let me see. Come on, Chrome. Try to get up a good list so that way when I do get back in the market, I have a game plan. Because when we're going up and we're going vertical, and when we're trying to do these updates and live streams, and everyone's starting to pile in here, then I'm gonna have to have my concentration. That's why I need a game plan. You're sleepy too. Well, it was exciting when we first got on here, but everything's kind of just cooled off, so now it's time for a nap. What's up, Joe? We're okay. Hoping for the market to start pumping again. Let me see if I got fourth, ample fourth. Why are there two fourths? Oh, you can't buy a fourth on Coinbase. You have to do the... It's not available on Coinbase. So what is the coin we were looking at? Neo. Fourth. Yeah, this is the ample fourth governance token, ain't it? Sitting at 310. Alright, yeah, I can buy this one on Coinbase Wallet. But my question is, why is there two coins called ample or called fourth? Neo. Ah, oh, Neo's not on Coinbase either. That's unfortunate. Yeah, just a little up. It was a nice try, I guess. Everyone go back into the shadow realm. What's up, Cotton? He says turbo. He says go to sleep. Alright, turbo. Yeah, I don't think anyone's asked for turbo in a while. Well, no, that's not correct. Oh yeah, turbo should be at the bottom also. Looking on the weekly chart here. Alright, time to switch the music up. But Turbo hit this macro area, the 786 at 1.3, where we got stuck back here on the candle bodies. Here, we blew through Turbo, or we blew through it, and then Turbo came in back tested. So I would have to imagine the bottom is in on Turbo. That's what it looks like here at this 786 level macro support and resistance area. A lot of coins did the same thing. They came all the way back down to back test. So if we start going lower than this area, same thing with PNG and Arc Block and FET and so many others. If we end up not being bullish right now and pushing up through some levels, then we're not going up for a long time. That's going to suck because we're going to be bearish all summer. So we really need some follow through here. But yeah, Turbo right now needs to get back over 1.8 to be bullish again. And then if we want to go short term on it, if we want to call it that, from the potential backtesting bottom, bullish back over on the macro over 1.8, and then 0.02 to put the bottom in. And then Turbo, new high above the 1414, where she got stuck last time at a penny and a half would be 3. First target, 19x. 19.5x would be your first big target to 3 pennies if this is the bottom, which I mean it looks to be. World M2 losing, but give it 3 months and no war and huge depression, we good. How's PNG looking? What's up, JJ? Watch out, bro, and call you the Shadow Man. Oh man. Let's see. We got 77 votes. 61% say we are back. Wait, what did we say? PNG. I mean, the whole market's doing the same thing. A nice little pump to get us excited. And we have no idea if we're going to get sent back down. PNG's there too. It can't break the 382 or this green support macro box. If it does, then it's over. We're all cooked for the summertime. So PNG has to stay over this 382 area. Yeah, we dip below it, but that has to be it. But like I said, a lot of the coins are doing the same thing. We're still stuck in downtrends. Getting stuck at the first resistance levels we're coming to. This one's not quite there, depending on what time frame you want to look at. So we'll just focus short term. I mean, it doesn't look horrible because a lot of these coins on the 4-hour time frame are putting in these double bottoms with a higher low, and they're starting to push a little. All right, so PNG. This is going to be the macro bottom finally, which you would think it would be, like I keep saying. You're over the 236 at 12, bottom is in, bullish over 13. And once we get back over the top of the box, break out over the 618 at 16.5, 17, and then we're in good shape at that point. But I mean, it's not a bad step in the right direction for the bottoms to be finally put in, double bottoms, higher low. But if that is finally the bottom on PNG, hopefully, and we start going up and sideways now, the question is, where's she going to run to? I mean, where's your target to get out? My target to get out would be 130. If it comes up to the 786, I would get out. I'd get my 10.5x and go into something else if I was holding this. I owned PNG at one point. And then if you're bullish on PNG, I think some people say $5 is a good target for this cycle. Slightly higher high, just barely, would give you a 47x. That would be nice. let's see what's going on. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. You're in Amsterdam. You think we're gonna pull back? I don't know. We're gonna see. That's why I'm trying to stay on and get these daily candles to close. What are we looking at? So like, I mean, oh, Bitcoin's still pushing. We're over. Let me zoom this thing in so we can actually see it. So the daily candles on Bitcoin, we're above the 618. We have to stay above and close. We have an hour and 30 minutes left. If Bitcoin can close above this and the new candle spawn in, we keep moving up, then we could be in good shape, because that confirms this high to the low. This move down is officially over when you get over the 618 retracement. Of course, it's crypto and it could come and just get stuck and go right back down, but at least it's something. But I want to see these candles on the daily close over the next hour and a half, over these levels that we need to hold. I mean, some things are getting stuck right now. So if things are getting stuck, we'll see what happens. It's all going to depend on what happens here. We went down so fast on the stock market and everything. We have to go back up. Thanks for the videos. I appreciate you being here, my man. I do what I can. What's up, Cryptic Jared? XCN moving and grooving. Nice little green day. Yeah. Yeah, it appears XCN finally is going to be bullish now. It may come back and back test. We'll go look at it in a minute, but it's finally breaking out. Unless it turns into a giant wick and the candle body gets stuck below the downtrend. Then that's going to just tell us all, just pack it up and we're done. What's up? Time to focus. IPLR will have its own bull run. You read it here first. Thank me later. Never heard of it. IPLR. How long till the candle closes? Yeah, an hour and a half. It's ripping right now. What is XCN? IPLR. Never heard of it. Let's see if it's already running. Wait, what did I type? IPLR. Maybe I read that wrong. IPLR. Okay, that must be a Dex Screener coin that's going to the moon. Alright, I'll put it back on the XCN chart. XCN. Yeah, XCN's the winner on the day. It's the most coin up right now. I would love it if XCN would just get off its ass right now and just go. Just go. I don't care. The more money you guys make, the better the channel does. Yeah, the volume came back in, but it did the same thing back here, and we were still bearish. So what we're looking at, we do got a 4-hour close above. It looks good here, but if for some reason this turns into a giant ass wick and comes all the way back down in here and the candle's stuck, then we have a problem. But she is above the 0.5. Hour and 29 minutes, taking forever. But we may have an indication we're back. IPLR's infinite price liquidity rocket. Well, it's been out for 23 days. Yeah, how we never heard of this one? Solana coin pumping. Come on. Let's see. What's Degen's resistance? What's up, Eldor? Trump is playing chess, not checkers. Yeah, you saw what he said today? What's up, Stowe? XRP, XEN, and XPR network is going to make a hell of a... I don't know what that word is. Oh, trifecta this cycle. Yeah, not bad picks. WTF meme games on Solana. Alright, let me pull up. WTF meme games. Alright, here's the IPLR coin. It's a very bullish looking overall chart. 20,000 holders, 1 million market cap. I mean, do your research on it, of course. Twitter, SoulScan, Rug Checker. Just do what you do. Not a bad looking chart. It's over, sitting right on the 3-2, so high to the low, it's bullish. She's pushing, she's over the 0.5. Next resistance is 201, and then if we can get through that, that's your confirmed breakout, and then over 1.4. Yeah, she came out, launched, formed a triangle pattern, and took off. She came back down, she put in a higher low. Not a bad looking chart, I would have to say. Just, you got to be careful with these meme coins. What am I looking for? New high is a 3.5x up to 0.03. So if you can hit a penny, that's your 10x. WTF. Oh, there it is. I guess that one. Get your WTF. Yeah, it looks just like the other coins. Curled up and looks good. Yeah, how does this look on OBS? Okay, we're good. Yeah, you know we're flipping back bullish a little bit when we're looking at meme coins. High to the low. You're trying to hold over the 3-2 area. So right now you are bullish over 2.8. And then the only other thing I think we can do is go sitting right now on support at the 618 at 2.2. Came up to the 1272 new high and got stuck. Damn. 43x from the bottom to hit the new high. It tagged the 1414. I wish I could have got that on one of my coins, but it never happened. It never played out. So this one, new high, would be the 1618 for another 10x from where you are, up to 203. And if it blows through that, another 27x up to 009. But overall chart does not look bad. Let's see. LAI is a sleeping gem. Oh yeah, degen's resistance. Degen to the moon. Let's see, degen. I guess you want short-term resistance. I think the bottom is in on degen. It has to be. Degen looks like it's getting stuck at the 236. Yep. She's right at the 236 here if I can get this to stick. Oh no, she's right above it. So degen short term has to stay over 2.1. You're at 2.2. An hour and 20 minutes left on these coins, on these candles. We'll see if these daily candles can close. And then resistance right now, if you stay over that, is 2.4. 3.82 to be bullish. So either of those levels, you're still bearish if we stay below them. But it's a good step in the right direction if we close over this one. But we have to get over the 3.2 and the breakout confirmed over 2.8. LAI, I think we've looked at before. Eldor says it's a hidden gem. Oh yeah, layer AI. Putting in the double bottom with a higher low, not bad. Everyone pile into layer AI. She's about to take off. Rockets are loading up right now. Hopefully we get this relief we've been talking about for weeks and months. I don't know why I drew the same one. Idiot. But not a bad look. The double bottom, the higher low slightly. I don't think you're holding anything. Looks like you're back above. Yeah, so you're back above the 786 off of the higher low. So as long as you're over 2.3, that should be the bottom. And then of course on the it's getting stuck right at resistance almost. So right now it needs to get over 3.1 to put a bottom in, and then bullish over this level here, short term. But layer AI to the moon, if that is the bottom. 786 retracement for breaking these highs back here is almost a 15x to 4 pennies. And you say it's a hidden gem, so she's going to the moon. Layer AI to the 1272. Wow. If that was the bottom on this thing and you think it's going to be bullish, probably hit 30 cents, but you can see we have 28 there. That's your 107x. Yeah, we'll see when it's all said and done what coins actually did 100x. That's going to be fun. What's up, Silver? We got him for 5.89. I appreciate that. Let's go Undead. Keep up the amazing work, my friend. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that a lot. I need to get back on StreamYard so I can show these on the screen. But I just don't have the $45 a month payment right now. I appreciate that, though, my man. What's up, Rashad? XCN, XPR. Charmander's present. What's up, Crypto Homes? We're here for XCN. Moonwell's looking good, around 2 cents. It can do 100x. I hope it does for you, my man. I hope all you guys get what you're looking for. I hope I do too, but I'm at least here. Wait, what did you say? XCN, yeah, I know we're going back to XCN. XCN, Moonwell. Yeah, the bottom should be in for well too. It technically, I believe, made a lower low, but it's still making a higher low on the macro. Yeah, it's back over the 3.2. It's getting stuck right at the trend line. I mean, if that's what you want to call it there, I don't know why it's there. I mean, just the overall chart on Moonwell looks good here. I mean, it looks like that should have been the bottom. If you move this out of the way, you're still making higher lows. Over the 382. And then if it stays curled up like this, I know this is the monthly macro chart and all kinds of things can happen in between. But, you know, we know. I mean, if it stays curled up here and gets up here for the new high over 12.5, and then we're going to the moon at that point, there's no reason why this thing wouldn't come up and hit the 1272 in my opinion. When it finally has its run, when people are just piling in left and right. So if you're getting in right now, higher low, potential bottom is in. That's a 66.5x. I would take that. Oh man, XCN. Man, this hour is going to take forever. Alright, so someone, what should a new poll be? Any members in here that wants me to put up a poll about whatever, we'll put up a poll. It doesn't have to be about crypto, it could be anything, but, you know, this is a crypto channel, but if any members want a poll put up, let's see what happens. It can't be something ridiculous, though. XCN on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, we're still above the 0.5. We're going to see what happens here. Hour and 17 minutes to get this daily candle to stay above the 0.5. So where's all the XEN people? They're going to continue to pile in, but this is what we did on the 4-hour. Put our trend line back down here. And we screwed that up. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Alright, so if it's going to cool off and come all the way back down here, you can see you hit the 1414, you're above the 1272 and the 0.5. But if that's going to be it and we flip bearish, it could come all the way back down here and back test, even all the way down to the 382 area, and back test this trend that we've been stuck below, which, like I keep saying, would not be bad. It's overall healthy, but it would just come all the way back down 28%, 29%, and it'll probably do it really fast. The poll, 88 votes, 62% say we're back. Yeah, we only got 35 likes. Come on. It's almost 6 o'clock already. So what are we doing? We're going to stay on another hour and watch the candles close and see if Bitcoin and XCN can stay bullish. Might as well. We're on for 2 hours already. Tony says he's all in on XCN. So we got T13 with Edwin. What's up, my man? XCN to 5 cents next week. I hope. Like I keep saying, I'm not even in the market anymore. I sold my XCN 2 weeks ago, but I want you guys to make money. I'm tired of being bearish on the channel here. I'm ready for the market to go. You have no idea. Poll question, are meme coins dead? right, let me pull that up for T13. Hopefully you're going to pay attention this time. I'm just messing with you, my man. You're like the kid on the channel. It's always repeating himself and always asking for weird coins. And you're just like, what? And then you don't listen when I talk to you. All right, I got it pulled up. BTC needs to close above 83. Let's stay on. Yeah, we're going to stay on for the next hour, I guess. All right. 91 votes, 63% say yes. We're going to end that since no members are here to answer my question. Yeah, ZBEC's going to be a good one, and it's in a real good spot to buy in. That's why I hate looking at it. Because it's on blowfin now, so I could buy it and put a long in on it. Just like a little 3 to 5x long and just load up on it. Then I would be happy again. What am I looking for? Oh, new poll. I don't know, if you do multiple polls in a stream, does that help the algorithm? Maybe it does, I don't know. New poll is up. We need 100 votes on it before the next hour. Our meme coin's dead. So there's 28 people watching. I want 28 votes in the next 1 minute. Or everyone's going into timeout for not listening. Alright, is T13 up in the front paying attention? Nothing pumps harder than XCN. Yeah, seems to be. She's the big winner on the day. This coin that's pumped the most. All eyes on XCN. Just let it go. Just everyone pile in and just let it go to the moon already. Let the news stations and the articles be talking about XCN tomorrow. XCN did a 30x overnight. All right, Edwin the Owl, I guess. Yeah. This is another one we keep saying, not financial advice. It could always break down into meme coin. Don't put your life savings into it. But Edwin here is looking very good. Hopefully this thing's about to bust out of here. Yeah, why do we have this here? Oh man, you're even more bullish than I thought. I didn't even think to draw this there. Yeah, the fact that the price is getting stuck at this level and you're making higher lows. We saw this on Arrow, on Caspa. I can't remember what else. Those are the two that stick out. Early on in their days, they did this same thing and they went to the moon. So T13, if you're holding Edwin, it's looking bullish. Ascending triangle pattern. Every time, not every time, of course, when they're larger, they don't tend to play out as good, but it looks good here. First stop is a 3x to the 1272 at 2. And then where do we pull this up to? 7 million market cap. Yeah, you said to $1, so what is that? Holy moly. Yeah, about to get 150x to $1 if it's going to go to $1. I hope it does. Edwin for the win. Memes are dead. Flare is pumped more than XEN. Yeah, we haven't looked at Flare in a good while. We got almost an hour left. This is taking too long. Flare. Well, she's up 32%, but it looks like she's already done. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Flare had a nice little run, but it broke the trend to the downside. Now it's getting stuck right at it with that candle and that wick. So we'll see what happens. So Flare, I guess last time we looked at it, it's supposed to be macro bullish, but it just made a lower low. Damn. Hopefully QNT doesn't do that. I mean, technically low to the high, you're over the 786, so the bottom is in, but not a good look that you're starting to break structure here. But nothing's perfect. Memes are on life support. Yeah. Dang, it's been 5 minutes and we got 14 votes. Oh, man. Veracity, VRA. Alright, let me switch the music real quick. It's put me to sleep. The same thing over and over again. VRA. Yeah, there's nothing bullish on the VRA chart. So we made a lower low from the last time we looked at it. I mean, you would think the bottom should be in here. It came down and tagged the top of the previous volume area after all this time, but it's still making lower lows and lower highs. Steep downtrend. But you never know, it could be the bottom. So short term, from the high to the low on Veracity. You got to get over 1.6 to confirm a bottom and then 2.2 to be bullish, and that should send you up over 2.8 macro bottom in. Let's see what she's doing on the 4 hour. Slight little curl up. See where she's getting stuck at. Damn, I didn't even have that on the... Alright, you're above the 618, so that is good. So if you can maintain staying over 201, that's your confirmation, and that wick above the 618. So we'll see. Hour left to see if this candle's going to hold. Hour left, and we get these 4 hours and daily candles to close, and the 3-day candles. But if that is the bottom on Veracity finally, and we start going up and sideways from here, which I hope is the case, you clearly got to break the lower highs. You got to get above the 0.5 at 9, and then you can start to be a little bit bullish on Veracity for an upside. But a 618 retracement back where I got stuck last time, all the way back here in March. It's a 10x, 11x, up to a penny and a half. And then Veracity 786 retracement to 3, Maybe a 23x. So two good targets to take profit on velocity if that's the bottom. Is it going to come up here and do a 210x to 30 cents? I'm just shaking my head right now. Probably not. I don't know what velocity is. But like I said, we'll see what coins did these crazy moves, but a 200x is a large move. We still got 24 people hanging out in here. Let's see how many votes we got. So, yeah, we know where some of you guys are from. Where are you guys from? Just say where you're from. I know some of you guys where you're from. Oh, Joe's in Amsterdam. You guys know I'm in Texas. Silver's in Texas. But yeah, Bitcoin. You would think we would go a little bit harder than this. Damn. It looks like it's going to get stuck here. It just looks like it. If it doesn't get some volume coming in, it's stuck right at the 618 on the short-term price action here. It was a nice try. We'll see what happens though. We got 1 hour left. Ooh. 1 hour and counting. Hey, what time is it? I say 6 o'clock already? All right. But yeah, that would be a good step if it can close over that. XCN. So what is the dominance doing right now? We put XCN back on the screen. She's up 45%. She's trying. She's trying, but I think we finally got the breakout, clearly. So XCN may be the front runner. Maybe XCN knows something. The fact that she's the winner on the day and she's breaking out finally of the downtrend. I don't see why this thing would come back down and just be bearish from here. I mean, it may come back at backtest, but if it comes back down and just goes back down under the trend and we're bearish, then I don't know what to say to that. But the breakout here, we should continue moving up. Like you said, should be at 5 by, what did you say, Monday, Friday? Oh, the Bitcoin dominance is not moving. It's still at 63. Damn, stock market's going to the moon. Kinda, not really, but you get the idea. Dude, is that it? What is that? Is that the COVID crash? Every time we have a wick down on the S&P, that's it, we go up. We just had a large wick. Isn't that bullish or not? Yeah, that's the start of our little V recovery, and we go up every time we do that. Yo, we're back. Man, come on. We got David for 5. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging tough with us tonight. I appreciate the 5, man. I really do. It keeps the channel alive here. Even if I have to get a job, which I have to, I'm still going to be on here every day after work. When I get a job, I'll be streaming and stuff. Because I would like to keep this extra revenue coming in and keep the channel growing. But I appreciate that. Portland, Oregon. Portland in the house. 500% tariffs incoming for China. Yeah, I think he's just messing with him. He's testing him. We're about to flip bullish, everyone. St. Jonathan from Dubai. Not bad, Dubai. That's a nice place, ain't it? Got 26 people left in here. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out for the next hour here and see what happens on the candles. Ramen noodles, $15. Yeah, I saw something them talking about bringing iPhone production back to the US. Just pull everything out of China. I don't know if that's good or not. Is it good? Yeah, I guess it creates more jobs here. Edwin, where did T13 go? Yeah, I appreciate the 5, my man. Let me see. Let me make sure I covered the super chats. We got 5 of them. All right. Live chat. Oh, come on. Get a job online and work in Mexico for $1K a month. Yeah, I could easily do this, live in Mexico and pay that. But unfortunately, I can't do that. My family's all here. Kids are here. Are you back in Mexico, my man? But yeah, this is not bullish, yeah. I mean, it is bullish. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I see. Every time the market wicks down like that, no matter where it is, it's bullish time. Maybe only be for 90 days, but we'll take it. Oh, man. I hope you boys and girls are ready. Guys and gals are ready. I think we're about to be bullish for a while. Cannot wait. The fact that that looks good, the fact that what he said today, the fact that Ben Cohen's ETH finally went home. Get some new ones. Get some new little kids. Oh my god, dude. Back Sunday. Oh, I got too many right now as it is. I don't want any more. I want to make some money, preferably in crypto, and ride off into the sunset into Florida. Take my woman to Florida and go live there. And just travel. That's my goal. You never got your Souls video or G-Wire, which is doing much better now. 1000x for both, in my opinion. I never did the Souls video. I thought I did. Hold on. Butthole, you ain't been here in a while. Where you been? I forgot all about that. Oh, what am I typing, idiot? Yeah, I don't have any meme coins anymore. They all went down to nothing, so I just got out. I lost my money on XCN, and just everything happened again. It's been a bad couple of months, but it's getting better. G-Wire. I'm writing these down so I can remember to do that. I'll get them out for you. I'm about to type. Wrong thing. I don't remember G-Wire. I don't know what that is. But I remember Souls. Yo, where's the police? Layer AI. What happened today in China? It's just the tariffs. Trump upped it to like 125% on tariffs for China. And he's pausing all the others, so we should be bullish for 90 days. Yeah, I would like to visit a whole bunch of different places. Amsterdam, Hawaii, Mexico. We gotta go down to Mexico and see Roger. What's up, Lord Zero Cool? Been stacking, hoarding in a cave like Gollum. That's good. Hopefully you're buying more than meme coins. T13, my man. I'm gonna put a vote up. Did we put T13 in the bathroom? He asked the question twice now. I'm putting him in the timeout. I don't know why I said bathroom. What are we looking at? Where you ask the question and you just leave? He types it in and he just walks away from his phone. And he comes back every 20 minutes and asks the same question. And he's all, I don't know why he's not answering me. Moving average, XCN. Damn. She's slowly selling off. What the hell? G-Wire is another AI agent, half the size of Souls. 400k and 200k market cap. That's not bad. Low market cap's always good. Yeah, if I'm going to look at Edwin again for you, my man, I need you to be here at the front of the line and say, I'm here, and I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen to you. Let's get T13 to the front of the line, everyone. Go find him in the shadow realm and tell him to get his butt up here so we can look at Edwin again. Oh, yeah. Every time I see something on deck screen, I just automatically call it a meme coin. But I understand, yeah. AI agent coins. All right, how much time we got left? 48 minutes. This is taking too long. This is taking way too long. Oh, we still got 30 people in here watching. Okay, what's a new poll to ask? Let's see how many votes we got. We got 20 votes. 71% say meme coins are dead. We're gonna end that one. Get another one going. Yeah, there's people believe that the AI agent coins are dead. Like that was a thing and then it's gone now. Alright, so that's the new poll. Are the AI agent coins dead? Just to see what we get our little group to say. There's only 30 people here. Yeah, T13, you must be listening on a delay or something. Let's see. XEN. Yeah, whatever happened to the other? The Centio Joe's coin. Centio protocol. Did she ever put in a bottom? Not yet. Layer AI, I think. Yeah, we looked at that earlier, David. Layer AI. Yeah, Layer AI doesn't look bad. It's got a double bottom going on with a higher low. It's trying to push to the upside. It's getting stuck. No, you're over the 236, so the bottom is in over 2.5. If they can get over 3.2 and be bullish, then maybe you have something here. Just looking at the overall chart, if that's it, if that's the bottom finally, double bottom with a higher low, doesn't look horrible. I think Peak is doing the same thing. Peak network. And so if we're about to flip bullish, it's it. Macro over 4.2, bullish over 7.6. They'll be back with new pump. Yeah, everything's going to come back with new pumps, even the Solana meme coins. We died too long. Silver, smash the like button, subscribe. I appreciate that, my man. XRP Army. Yeah, is XRP still getting stuck? XRP. Yeah, XRP's still holding up. It is still stuck below the 236 here. So it's at resistance also. So we're about to see what's going to happen here. But yeah, everyone answer the new poll and hit the like button if you haven't. Yeah. I guess in the meantime, we'll go over to Deck Screener and look at Souls and G-Wire real quick. If I can get this to pull up right. Becker and HOC both think so. Who's HOC? I think you're talking about Alex Becker, but I don't know who HOC is. Souls. It's going to zero still. I mean, it's down, so if this is going to be something, at some point it's going to run. So once you get over 3-1, the bottom is in, and then bullish over 5-5, but the damage this one can do. A new high on this one. What is that? 135x for a new high on Souls. G-Wire, Ghost Wire. Oh, she's curled up. Yeah, G-Wire's curling up. Looks like it's about to take off. It's making higher highs and higher lows, grinding away. Once you get back up to 382.21, it's probably going to make a higher high above 3.1 to 0.5. But it looks like it's curling up here. Yeah, low to the high, you're holding the 382 at 1.4. So she is technically bullish and curled up here. So if the market flips bullish for a couple of months, this thing's going to just take off. Preferably. This one to a new high is a 24-25x up to 2046. Ghost Wire, 183k market cap. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good plays out there on Solana. Just I need to make better money before I can get back into those kind of coins. Damn. Did we just say 45 minutes like an hour ago? We got 40 minutes left. Oh man. Just chucked another one into love ass. I don't know what that means. 1K or 100? Oh, House of Crypto. Still hope for QNT. I think so. I haven't looked at it. I think there's hope for us all right now. We went down so fast, like I said. The S&P is about to go to the moon. Oh, QNT's at 66. My God. Yeah, she's still alive, but hopefully she doesn't pull a flare and whatever else is out there. And obviously break down and backtest. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad price to be buying QNT. It's down at the bottom. Down at the bottom. Next time this thing gets over $100, I think it's going to the moon. So to get there, you got to move up 57% almost. Yeah. But the next time this thing moves up here and gets over 100, which it may not do that fast, it may come up here and get stuck again. Depends on what the market's going to do here, and then QNT still alive down here at the bottom at a really good price. Oh, 100. Yeah, I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're about to flip bullish, I think. It'd be a good thing if Bitcoin could get up over the 618 here and hold over 83K, but she's being a brat. Not listening to us. Damn, yeah, she's getting stuck. Doesn't mean a new daily candle can't spawn in and we just continue going here. Alright, you guys believe in AI agent coins. How long have we been on here? Over 2 hours now? There's the third time with Edwin. T13, my man. Are you paying attention? Are you here? Just say I'm here, and I'll look at Edwin. Because we already looked at it. I don't want to look at Edwin 20 times today. Come on, T13. Are you here? T13 in the building. Alright, time to switch the song. Okay. Ban him. Nah, he's a good guy. He just doesn't listen well. I don't know if it's a delay or what with him. Edwin T13, my man. We're gonna look at Edwin one more time, just to pass the time. We're just sitting here. T13, Edwin here is very bullish, unless you obviously break down. It looks like right now, as long as you're over 6.3, ascending triangle pattern is in play. I know this is a Solana coin, but we saw the same pattern on many different assets, and it tends to be very bullish. So with that being said, the first stop out of this thing, once it breaks over the 786, it looks like, and you get it looks like if you just get a daily candle over 8.3, you should spike up 100 and 200% almost, do a 3x up to 5 pennies. Now, I believe you think it's going to $1. So $1, I think it's 150x. $136x to $1 if you believe it's going to hit $1. But it is very bullish right now, unless it breaks down, it's still holding up in this very bullish pattern, higher lows and getting stuck at the same spot. All this energy is about to blow. Make this thing rocket to the upside. So strap in and hold on. Not financial advice, of course. What's up, Wyatt? Wyatt up in the house. If you don't know what an X is, you shouldn't be in crypto. People still learn. It's a learning process for some people. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all are saying time him out. I'm afraid to time him out because he won't know what happened. He'll be late to being timed out. He probably won't even know what happened. Edwin. All right, how much time we got left? I mean, it's 30 minutes left. It's not looking promising for Bitcoin to close and confirm over 83K for a move up higher. It just doesn't look like that. And then XEN's coming back down. But I do believe we're getting ready for something. We're getting ready for something. It just looks like we just put the bottom in and we're going up now. Even if it's short-lived, we need something. How many people we got left in here? 26 people. Oh, come on, 30 minutes, let's go. All right, let me switch to music. What do we want, bullish or bearish music? I guess we need bullish music right now. All right. If I'm going to sit here another 30 minutes, I got to get out of this chair for a minute. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hit the like button if you will, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Play bearish, hoping to buy lower. Velodrome, baby. What's up, David Sherbert? XCN's not going to make that mark today. I won't be surprised if it does tomorrow, though. The one time you don't have a swing bag ready. Yeah, like I said, if it comes back and back tests that, the level, then it's all good. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're putting in the bottom. Oh yeah, aerodrome. No, you said velodrome or aerodrome? Velodrome. I haven't looked at velo in a while. What the hell? Velodrome, let's see. Yeah, she's moving up, but she's not bullish yet. I mean, she broke our previous trend way back here. And she's been going down ever since. So the only hope on Velodrome right now, she is moving a little bit. But I just keep it short and sweet. Got to get back over pretty much 5 pennies to put a bottom in. Come on, we got 24 minutes left. And then short term daily candles. Bottom in over 4.2 short term, and you need to get over a 4.6 to be bullish, and that'll probably push you through 5 and put the bottom back in again. We'll see what happens. It's another coin on the 4-hour chart that's double bottoming with a higher low. And she's pushing, so it looks good at the moment on the short term. But macro-wise, it doesn't look great. Velodrome, is she going to do a 50x? Slightly higher high would give you a 15x up to 63, and if you hit $1, about a 23x to $1. But if you look at the macro chart, it's done nothing forever. It's just going sideways. Gotta go to bed. Too many ciders. Alright, my man. Got 25 minutes left to see where these candles close. Drink another one. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah, T13 never came back, huh? What's up, Hamid? What did Trump say today? I missed it. He pretty much said, buy now. And then he came out a little later and said he's stopping all the tariffs. 90-day pause. That's bullish. He's still got 125% tariff on China, but all the others are paused for 90 days. And he's up to something with the China one, so I think we're about to flip bullish here. We went down so fast, we got to go up now. Alright, just for David, we'll play the bear song for once. We still got 28 people hanging out in here. 23 votes on the poll, so it's obvious. 70% say they're not dead. So That poll is ended. What are we in? April. Yeah, through July. We should be bullish, and then, I'll take 90 days of bullishness, and then we go bearish again, and then one last up. So maybe that's the case. I mean, like in every run, we have that initial we move that out of the way. Bitcoin's getting stuck at under 83K, not good. But we have that initial run up for 90 days, hit 127K, then we pull back again. We're bearish, and then come November we just go straight up, and that's it. Bear market. Not that low, but you get the idea. But that's what we've been needing. I mean, because we're slowly getting there. This green line should be the top of the market in November. So we need a pump up, one last little pullback, and then we top. I don't know if it's going to be 132K, but I don't know why that's there. Preferably 180K. So we get a little move up. Market's bullish for a little bit. One last pullback, and then we go straight up. 180K, and then it's over. Oh, man. Let's see. Hold on, I'm answering a text. All right, let's see. We got, I appreciate that. We got Edwin for 25. I appreciate that, my man. Keeping the dream alive here for the channel. Great content. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Edwin for the win. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate the words too. That's awesome. Yeah, I miss the days of super chats coming in like this. The days of 20 plus super chats coming in, those were the good days. But that's when we were bullish. All-time high incoming, I hope so. What's up, Antonio? But yeah, I really do appreciate that. Yeah, whatever happened to Alex? Alex hasn't been here in a long time. That made me think of him because his wife Tina used to have to do the super chats because he couldn't do it or something was wrong. I forgot about Alex. Hopefully you're listening or hopefully you're still there. Alex out in Dallas. XEN broke its 4-month downtrend. Yeah. Kingman. Yeah, XEN looks like it's ready to go again. I don't see why it would break it and then just fall right back into it and we're bearish again. There's too many things happening right now. I think we're about to start going up. Excellent, just bought Layer AI. I appreciate that. Got to support the best channel on YouTube, but I'm not the best YouTuber at all. We're just here. What's up, Diesel? What'd you miss about XCN? She finally broke the downtrend, and it's not. I mean, it looks good. It may back test it and come back down 20 something percent, but it broke out finally. So now the views will start coming back on the XCN updates. That's a good thing. But yeah, Edwin, I appreciate that. Undead, I got you as soon as I get some profits. Love the content and the vibe. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just a regular guy, just trying to make it here. Which the channel's been doing good. But the last 3 months it slowed down. Like I said before, we blew through 10K, 11K, 12K, and then it just stalled out. Nothing happened. Oh yeah, I do hear that a lot. I appreciate the thought, though. Well, we'll see. I really do appreciate the thought. But we've been looking at these coins going down and putting in bottoms for months now, and it's time to go up. So hopefully you guys were paying attention and loading up. Even though this is not financial advice, of course. But there's been so much fear in the market lately. Everyone's been selling. And I think you guys that are here on the channel, because we don't really trade or anything, we gamble sometimes, but we're trying to find the bottoms, and we're trying to find the targets of where these coins are going to end up in profit-taking areas, which I think we do good at. I think we're prepared. So when we're going vertical, I'll be doing live streams still. Hopefully I'm back in the market at that point, and I'll be looking at these targets, and I'll be telling you guys, I'm getting out here, I'm getting out there, I'm going into this one. I'm just going to be rotating out after every little 4, 5, 6x. It depends on the coin, of course. I may let some ride. What's up, Boo Bear? Stater's about to blast off. Yeah, the way the market's going right now, Edwin, if we're bullish for 3 months and we're just, we're happy and we're making money finally and we're going up, yeah, don't be surprised if that would be it. The way the market's been acting lately, I think we're all going to take, if we get our money back and we make some money, then we may just all get out. It's the dips took all your extra funds. Yeah, all my funds are gone. Not fun. It's like every time I try to get back in the market and make it, we just go straight down. But we'll make it. We'll make it. You guys will know when I make it, because I'll be overexcited. I've been poor for too long. Stater's about to take off, he says. Oh, she looks like the rest of the market. She did just put in a higher low. Excuse me. Yeah, if the market's going to turn around finally, looking at that S&P, looks like it's time to go up. Oh yeah, she just hit the 786 final support. She held. Bottom is in on Stater. I don't know what Stater's going to do. I don't know what it is, but it looks like the bottom is in. And if the market's going to flip bullish now, then it's up from here. Over 56, the bottom is in. Bullish over to 382 for a 2x, over 96 $1. And then you can clearly see when this thing breaks over $1.50, it's gone. It's too late to get in, because that's where it gets stuck every time it comes up here. So I think over $1.50, this one's going to be really bullish. But yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, if I had Stater, that's what I would do. If I bought in on Stater right now, I would hold it, and then once it gets its 5x to the 618, and then $4, good target for a 9x, and then if you want to hold it for a moon bag, if you think it can hit 25 bucks and go that high, 55x almost. Which out of all the cryptos now, there's going to be a good chunk, not a good chunk. There's going to be a good handful that are going to actually do these 40, 50 X's. It just depends on if you buy the right coin. But my plan is to just get out at certain levels, take profit, and then put it into something that hasn't moved. So just keep, making more money and then being able to put a bigger chunk into another coin that hasn't moved. And then when it does a 5X, and just kind of snowball it. I'm not asking for much, just a little bit. I just want to get out of debt, pay off my truck, pay off my house, and then I'll be a happy camper. Make sure you take profits. Yeah, that's the bad thing. When we go vertical, everyone's going to get greedy. They're going to see that money rolling in, and they're just going to hold because every big YouTuber out there is going to be screaming, "We're going here, there, to the moon," and everyone's going to FOMO in and pile in, and then it's over, and then you're left holding. I'd definitely be here for that. I need all the help I can get to balloon my profits, definitely by sending the super chats. I appreciate that. Yeah, the plan is to be here. So if we're bullish for the next 3 months and we're just going, we're going to be here watching. How much time we got left? My big thing is I don't want to get stuck holding a bag of something that supposedly is supposed to go to this target and it never reaches it. And then it starts to pull back, and then they're calling for, it's not over yet. We're going to go back up again, and then it just never goes back up. It's the same thing with Shiba last time. I got it at Shiba on the top. I didn't have enough money in to begin with because I was fairly new to this thing. But they were screaming for Shiba to go to way higher price targets, the whole community. Same thing with Cardano. And I learned my lesson because it just looked like it was topping out on Shiba. And I was like, man, I got to get out. And then everyone was holding, and it just never went back up. We saw the same thing on XEN here. I mean, it's not over yet for XEN, but this is an example. I remember here on this live stream, we were screaming to the moon. I piled in at the top, FOMO'd in on a green candle like an idiot. And that was all she wrote. I killed it. We got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Come on. Well, it looks like XEN's going to be the bullish one out of the gate for now. Bitcoin is apparently not going to hold. Yeah, she clearly got stuck. I don't even remember where we drew this. Where did we draw this at? Yeah, I think this is where we had it. Yep. Just a little bitty high to the low. Couldn't get over the 618 for confirmation, so maybe it still will. We'll see what the new candle spawn in starts to do. Maybe we'll know something better tomorrow. Yeah, I agree. Not enough liquidity yet, but we'll see. It'll come back undead, just wait. Yeah, I know. It's just been a brutal couple of months. It's been just everything. It's like we just can't go up. XCN. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have put the bearish music on. Starting to feel sad again. Oh, it's starting to feel like the last couple of months. But XEN, Yeah, she did it. There's only 6 minutes left. There's no way this is going to sell off in 6 minutes. Oh wow, we got 50 likes. I never did do a new poll. So 6 minutes left. I have no idea. I don't know what they're going to say about inflation tomorrow. Are they going to come out and kill the market again? We had a little bit of hope on the day. They're going to come out and open their mouth tomorrow, and then we're just going to go right back down. Oh man, is that the market pricing it in? We got a little pump today because they know we're about to dump again. So we don't completely die. I don't know. I don't think so. Back to work for me. I tried to make it to the close. Stay blessed. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, there's nothing to see anyway. Bitcoin's not going to close above 83K. The only thing that looks good is XCN. Looks like she's going to close above the 0.5, but that's really telling us nothing. The big thing is it broke the downtrend. We'll see where the new candle spawns us in at. 4 minutes and counting. It'd have been a lot better if Bitcoin would have stayed over 83K and closed. Then that would kind of tell us. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in here. We'll be ending it real soon. I appreciate the super chats that came in. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, how many did we get? One. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here, and I appreciate the support. Live chat. But hopefully we wake up tomorrow and they don't say something stupid and we stay bullish. And I guess T13 is going to have to wait till next time to see Edwin for the 10th time. But as always, you guys hit the like button. Go check out the videos on the channel. It's going to help out a lot. I appreciate you guys being in here. We got 2 minutes left. Not bad. We haven't streamed for 3 hours in a long time. We'll get on here and be streaming for 5 to 6 hours when we're bullish because there'll be so many things to look at and talk about. And they'll go by real fast. But yeah, I just want to see what these new candles are going to do. Maybe they spawn in bullish and they just start going up again. Let's see. But I honestly think we're about to go up. Now that I looked at the S&P going to the moon, every time it does that, move down, we go up. Especially with a wick. So if you want bullish hopium, that's it. Went down fast, and now it's time to start going up. XCN. Let's see what she's gonna do. Oh man. Definitely crypto bull run will come back and become alive again with a massive bull run. I hope so. I hope we have a massive bull run. Yeah, what if we just go up from here? He says 90 days, but there's no stopping it once you open it. Once the box is opened, we just go up to November. And that would be a massive bull run. We just go straight up for 6 months. 14 seconds, 10 seconds. Yeah. XCN stayed up. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what this new daily candle does. Oh, she's coming down. But yeah, I guess we'll have to pick it up tomorrow. These candles are going to take forever to do what they're going to do. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here as always. You do believe, just not yet. One big one coming. Yeah, I believe it's coming. Especially with the administration we have here in the US now. They're bullish on everything crypto. Now that the tariffs are done for a little bit, I guess, maybe we can go up. Biggest bull run we'll ever see, hopefully. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. We'll be back on here tomorrow, of course. Hit the like button on your way out. And with everything said here, it's all entertainment. Nothing's real in the land of crypto. File back into the shadow realm in an orderly fashion, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. So with that said, none of this is financial advice, and peace out, everyone.